Hey guys, this is not my usual video, but I just wanted to make a video on something that ticked me off recently. Um, so recently, I went to the frickin' I went to Reddit. Dear God, save me. Um, I went to Reddit asking a simple question about dog is grain free bad for dogs, because I heard it like this one time, and then I get this wath of people saying, um, like this term that I have not heard before, WSAVA, and then they keep trying to school me on, apparently, like it's this nutritionally, uh, authenticated, like this it's laundry list of nutritionally certified pet food brands, and then they list all of the brands, and it's just all like Purina Pro Plan, IAMS. Are you freaking serious? IAMS? If you're what's the word, intellectual, if you're an intellectual, you would do your freaking research on who owns Purina and IAMS, and that it's, I believe IAMS is someone else, maybe, but I believe it's all these brands are owned by Nestle. If you're intellectual and know anything about Nestle, I know I'm coming off as a dick in this video, I'm sorry, but like, dear God, like how these people were simping so hard for this WSAVA stuff, and I'm like, what is this? Like, okay, let me just do some research, okay? And then I find out that it's just this foundation or something, where all they say is, it's this foundation that's funded by all these brands that have their names listed on this association, and that doesn't. If you're an intellectual, that should obviously scream red flags, right? So, but these people are just so delusionalized, thinking, oh, small boutique brands aren't on it because they don't have the like nutritional, they don't comply with the nutritional needs of the WSAVA authentication. It's like, are you freaking serious right now? If I just go right now, let me just look up the ingredients list of like IAMS, for example, right now. So I went to IAMS. The ingredients list, I think the third or fourth ingredient was chicken byproduct. Here's Pro Plan, chicken, rice, poultry byproduct, which that could mean, it's a non-descriptive term. That could mean anything. That could mean like freaking like hooves, like any. Obviously not hooves because they're chickens, but like that could mean anything. That could it's not good for your pets. Obviously, if they said like, I recently told these people I bought Kirkland, I bought the Kirkland chicken and vegetables dog food, and these people saying it's very awful dog food, it's not WSAVA, and I was like, it literally has chicken in it, has like all these like good, it has like, I think it said, hold on, here's the ingredients list right here. Now I thought I remember it saying chicken liver somewhere as well. Apparently it's not on there. Maybe I saw something else. Maybe it was the cat food, or I really don't know. But it says here, chicken meal, whole grain brown rice, cracked pearled barley, chicken fat preserved with mixed tocopherols, egg product, dried beet pulp, potatoes. I heard potatoes may be bad. I don't. No, corn bad. Potatoes, fish meal, flaxseed, natural flavor, dried yeast, millet, potassium, chloride, salt, and then you get to your preservatives. Uh, those are good ingredients. It's not like the most um what's the word? Like it's not the most like uh smartest, I bet, ingredients list. It's not carnivore, but that's a decent ingredients list. No byproducts, no corn, but people will go crazy saying, "Oh, that's not a WSAVA," and then like I, it's like these types of people are like zombies. Like if you do any little bit of research about Purina, okay, like come on now, like how bad is Purina? A lot of these brands, they are big corporations, have had so many very dangerous recalls. So, and it's like, and but they write it off like it's like it's nothing. Here's what someone told me as well, on Reddit, and they all argue that all these other brands are just marketing. Okay, as if Purina isn't. Proplan isn't an awful food, but how they justify the really shitty Purina brands. I try to explain correlation, and this guy asked where I got my statistics degree. So I answered honestly, Harvard. I'm an epidemiologist. Funny, they blocked me. Ridiculous group of uninformed people. And that goes to like another thing. A lot of these people who like will just say stuff about like will just say stuff like, oh, these brands, WSAVA, whatever it is, VA, like, and then like you have someone like going against what you're saying, and then someone says, oh, and then you like ask, hey, where's your statistic? Where's your degree? How are you so smart at this? Okay, what makes you so? And then like this guy from Harvard, this guy from Harvard slaps you in the face, and like it's that typical behavior from people like this. Oh, they block you for stuff like that. Like how delusional are people? Like obviously I know like I'm not like backing up this video like too much with like a bunch of like, I'm just like vomiting it out basically. It's my freaking channel. I can do whatever I want. I don't care what you say. Um I'm just saying like it's insane how people with no degrees and any of this stuff will just blindly say, I feed my dog what my vet tells me to. And then these people like, and like, if you know anything, these like most veterinarians are paid, are even like given. Purina, for example, has literally gives their food for free to veterinarians so they can sell it to customers, consumers, or whatever you want to say. They usually want so badly That is like shady marketing. A lot of these WSAVA brands do all that. They do that shady marketing tactic. If you've done any research, they do that. All I'm trying to say is big companies, big corporation companies like these brands that these people list for WSAVA, they are that big because of their shady business practices. They would not be as big as they are if they were not doing these shady practices. That's how capitalism works, kid. That's how capitalism works, champ. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, the type of people who say a bunch of fluff about these brands, I'm pretty sure are the people who are not, I would not trust with any sort of subject material. Because, I'd, yeah, I would rather trust the person from Harvard that I mentioned earlier in the video. It just comes down to, like, like, people who think that the people who don't understand how corrupt big corporations can be. It's not about like the I'm not like if you've noticed, like, I haven't really gotten into like the whole thing about like this video isn't about pet food. It's about people who are blind to thinking that big corporations have people who don't think big corporations have bad blood, have blood on their hands, blood money. Purina, as an example, is one of the worst brands of all time, and I can't believe that some people out there look past that, or just ignore it, or just they know or they don't know, but they don't want to know. They don't want to listen. That's really what it comes down to. That's really what I'm trying to like get at with this video. And it's like I said, I looked it up, and I believe that what's it called? NSAWAVA or something, ACA or something. That association. Sorry, I was taking my boots off. That association is funded by those big mega corporation brands. And then the person had the audacity to say, it's okay, people are able to freely donate to them if they feel free to. Donate and funded by are entirely different. Funded means that it is owned by these big corporations. Now, prove me wrong that this association is not owned by these big companies. It just sounds like another propaganda model that these companies are able to have to get people to buy their products. So I'm looking at my screen and then my camera as well. It just sounds like another way that these companies are able to get people to buy their products. It's like just more marketing for them. It's like Apple when they said removal of the headphone jack because it's an old technology. But immediately after they released their new Bluetooth earbuds. It's like General Motors and how they lobbied the government time after time to get America to stay a car dependent country. Dependent. Which is true. They do that. If you just look up the YouTube channel, Not Just Bikes, he has millions of subscribers. He has like, don't take my word for it, take his word for it. That's what General Motors does. It's just like that. And then they had, like, he even went into a video. He found this old video about how General Motors was saying, there's more people than ever. We need more roads and more cars. Like this propaganda video that they made in the 60s. It's just propaganda for big companies to make more money. I don't know, and it's literally like this WSAVA or whatever, like, thing. It's literally all like the same brands that are, like, like like the people who are, like if you go to the I know it's pretty immature, but if you go to the frick Nestle, the fuck Nestle subreddit, they will come up with so many reasons, like actual evidence that all the listed brands on that whatever it's called, I forgot what it's called, WSAVA, they'll give you reasons why those brands are not good. But yeah, this is just my take on the whole situation. I think that people are full of shit. It's just more BS. And I made my dog go raw diet for a while, and I have not had problems. Like, I've seen people all the time say that, like, when they put their dogs on like freaking IAMS or Pro Plan, that their dog will then start eating rocks and like a bunch of like weird things because they are lacking the nutrients they need. Like, but yeah, like it's all just the same, like, terrible brands as usual. Yeah. But don't take my word for it. That's just been my take. Sorry if it was very long. Sorry if it was very ranty. It was a bit more of like an emotionally triggered video because I was like, what the heck is wrong with these people? These are like peak brainwashed people, you know what I mean? These are like the peak brainwashed people. Like, IAMS? Bro, IAMS? Are you serious? IAMS? Really? Brainwashed. And especially, like, why would you support, like, tangent, why would you support Purina as well if they're the brand in the first place that makes even worse quality dog food? Like, I can go to my local store right now that had, like, pet store, and they have dog food called dog chow in like the really low quality bags, like, and you just look at the ingredients list and it's all just like garbage. Why would you support a brand that also makes the, like, yeah, you're buying Pro Plan, but you're also supporting the brands that also makes that, like, the shittiest tier dog food as well right next to it? Why are you supporting a brand that does that? I don't get that, okay? The brand makes like that, that dog food that is called dog chow, and if like the ingredients list, it just gives you a hernia if you take a look at it. And I will say the only pet veterinarian, pet nutritionist that I will ever trust is the tattooed dog trainer. She has many videos about pet foods, and she seems, hold on, I'll just take a look. Anyways, she says that she's a certified dog trainer and pet nutritionist. I'm not gonna go through every single one of her videos to see if she ever says that she's been to uni about it and has been to uni to be that certified in dog nutrition, but I take her seriously. She doesn't seem what's the word? Hold on. She doesn't seem like the type of person who's indoctrinated by like these really wacky people who think uh who is paid out to say pro plan, hills, all these other things. She has videos of listing like all these pet food brands and like going through the ingredients listings of them and rating them, and I find that to be very, I don't know, I like her content. But anyways, sorry, this video's been all over the place, but I hope I got my point across. People are really freaking dumb. People are very dumb about like, I would rather like get my information from someone who's been to uni about this stuff, not just someone who says do your research. I'd rather trust science. I'd rather trust the blah 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 blah, blah. Like it's so cunty to just tell people do your research, do your research, do your research. Anyway, I know, and I will say, I don't know where to end this video off, but I just want to say this. I know that I didn't bring a lot to the table in this video, especially like evidence to back up my stuff and everything. But like, if you just go to the, I know it's an inappropriate name, the Fuck Nestle subreddit, they will give you a lot of information. Like they're mostly against Nestle, but Purina is owned by Nestle, so there's a lot of people who are who have done a lot of research on topics like this, and like there is so much reason to there's so much reason to prove that Nestle, in this case, is such an untrustworthy brand. And there are so many cases that brands, big corporations, big companies out there will fund these like they will fund these research organizations, or actually just create them entirely, and then like this happens all the time and everywhere as well. A company, a big corporation or big company will create these organizations or fund them or lobby against them and into saying how great their product is. Instead, you should look up private researchers, like researchers from universities, as an example. Not these, like, like it clearly looks like such a funded by these brands or owned by these brands, the WSA, VA, whatever it is called again. It literally looks so propaganda-ish. But anyways, um yeah, just go to these types of people. They could give you so much more information on the whole subject. I just wanted to make this video about the whole, I think it's a load of crap. The whole WSA, VA, whatever. I forgot. I had to leave for a bit and then get my brother from work, and so I don't remember what the organization is called. And I am now, ever since I got back, I am a little bit uh fuzzy on like where I left off. So that's been my video though. I think that there's a lot of like people need to wake up to the whole point that companies, and I am saying this again, companies can make propaganda, can make these organizations that they own or fund them, these organizations, just so they can say nice things about them. But yeah, sorry for this video being too long. 26 minutes. That's been this video though. I doubt anyone's gonna see it though, but if you've been watching this video though, even if you disagree with me on anything as well, I just want to say I hope you're having a great day though, and it's okay. We can agree to disagree. We're all human as well. I feel like if there's a common ground we can find, if there's a silver lining we can find, it's that we all just want to at least take care of our pets. Do not go around doing the whole you're abusing your dog, you're feeding your dog crap. No. No. At least we all are trying to find our own research in the whole topic, and we're all trying to care about our own animals the best we can. At least there's that, you know? And so that's at least the silver lining here. So don't go around, so we shouldn't go around as well berating people on such things. That's at least what I think is at least the best part to take away from this whole subject. At least people, at least we all care about our animals. To buy these certain nicer pet foods. It might be brands that we don't agree with, but we can all agree that we care about our pets, and that we're not buying the really shit quality Purina dog chow garbage. But that's been this video. I hope you guys are having a great day, and that's where I end this off. See you guys.